Hey everyone, so it is time for August monthly favorites. I have not seen you guys for 8 days and oh my god, it feels like I've been gone forever. I was very sick. I came in contact with somebody who had a really bad virus, or I assume that's what it was, and I got so sick. I had, you know what, I'm not even going to bore you with the details, but I'm almost back to normal. I would say, you know, my voice is still a little bit more nasal than it usually is, but a few more days and I would imagine that whatever is left in my head is going to dry up. But yeah, I was really sick. But right before I got sick, I had done some shopping and I found some things that are my monthly favorites. So everything you're going to see in today's video is all new stuff that I've never showed you before. Well, there are a few things that I do want to include in this because they deserve to be in this video, but we'll say most of the stuff that you're going to see is all new. So let's get right into it because I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to show you. And let's begin with what I'm wearing. This shirt is from Target. It's by Mossimo Supply Co. Absolutely love this shirt. If it's hot outside and you just want something really thin, it's like a sleeveless muscle type shirt, but I love the grommet details on there. I bought the one in black, loved it so much that I ran back to see if I could get my size in another color. So I also got it in raspberry. And it does come in other colors besides those two, but I was at Target the other day and they still had some, and it comes in about I'm gonna say 4, 5 colors, something like that. So I got the black and the raspberry. Love these shirts. They're so comfortable, they're so soft on your skin, nice and thin, perfect for summer, but the style has got like a little bit of an edge to it, so I really like it. And okay, so let's get into makeup. Monthly favorites for makeup. And actually, let's start with a nail polish. I had seen a picture of this nail polish online and then went on the hunt for it. Looked all over the place, couldn't find it. Finally found it at Bed Bath & Beyond in their regular rack of Essie polishes. This is Lollipop. And it's just a bright, cheery red. And it goes on like a dream. This is, Essie for the most part is usually fantastic with their formula, and this is one of the best ones I've ever tried in terms of formula. And like I said, it's just a bright cherry red. I probably could have gotten away easily with one coat, but I just went ahead and did 2 anyway, and loved it so much that gave myself a pedicure with it this morning too, so it looks nice and bright and cheery peeking out from my sandals that I have on. So love Essie Lollipop. And to describe the red, I would say it's like the red that is in a candy cane. It's that type of just bright, pretty red. Okay, so let's get into the makeup because I have some really great stuff to show you. Oh gosh, where do I begin? Let's begin with this. I had never tried any eyeshadows from New York Color before, NYC. I don't know, just never tried them before. So I was at Dollar Tree and they had some of the City Duet eyeshadows, the duos, and I got this one in Show Off, it's called. And it's a silver and a dark gray, I would say, and I was so surprised, but I really liked this. And so I don't know how all their eyeshadows are, but this is a really good one, and they had some other duos there too. So for $1, I was really, really surprised. I've actually worn this multiple times since I bought it because I really, really like it. Oh, let me swatch it for you. So those are the colors right there. So, you know, it's like a silver and a dark gray, but so nice for $1 at Dollar Tree. And even if you buy their shadows at a regular store, they're not very expensive. I think for that same duo at a regular store, it's probably like $3 and change. So very affordable and very nice. So really enjoyed that. And then also at Dollar Tree, I found some of the old Milani eyeshadows from years ago, the small single ones that they had. And this one here is definitely a favorite. It's called Clover, and I used this a couple different days in different ways. It's just the most beautiful shade of green. I don't have any other greens just like this particular shade. I have some that are kind of similar, but not exactly like this. So I used that a couple of different ways, and the way that I ended up really loving it, and I was going to do it today, and I completely forgot about it. That's what it looks like swatched on my hand. But is as in a liner. It looks really pretty as a liner along the lower lash line. If you do like a neutral eyeshadow look, and then just for that pop of color, I put it, you know, with a brush right along the lower lash line, but it looks so pretty like that. So that's how I like to use that. And then another favorite this month was definitely the Tom Ford eyeshadow that I bought at the CCO in Platinum. It's a cream eyeshadow, looks like that. And yeah, let me do a swatch of that too. And I love the formula of this. It's so easy to work with. I used it a few times, and every single time I did it, I couldn't resist. I had to keep doing it the same way over and over again because I liked the way that it came out. And that was just as a one eyeshadow look. I just put it on my lid and then blended it into the crease, and it was just so gorgeous that it didn't need anything else. And I didn't put any kind of a primer under it. It lasted all day. It didn't crease. Just beautiful, beautiful shadow. And I guess from what I read, Tom Ford only does cream eyeshadows once a year as a limited edition thing. So if you ever hear that any are coming out, you might want to try one because the formula is just fantastic. Really, really happy with that, and very happy to find it at the CCO and not have to pay full price for it. And last but certainly not least is something that came out, oh gosh, when did these come out? I'm going to say somewhere between 6 months to a year ago, and that is the NYX Love in Rio Trio eyeshadow palettes. When these first came out, I don't know, I just wasn't that interested in them. So I bought one at Target this weekend. One of my Targets started carrying NYX. They had a big, full display. Not as much stuff to pick from as what they have at Ulta, but still, I was glad to have another place to be able to buy NYX, because sometimes at Ulta, their displays get really messy and disorganized, and the one at Target, I think Target is better at keeping their displays looking nice. So I would prefer to, you know, buy things that it's easier to look through the stuff that's there. So anyways, the first one I got was called No Tan Lines Allowed, and this is what I'm wearing today. And you get an off-white, sort of a frosty, shimmery off-white to use as a highlight. You get a shimmery taupe, and then you get a black, I would say, or an extremely dark gray to use in your crease or as a liner. And this is what I have on today, and I use them exactly the way I just said. So there's the shimmery off-white highlighter. There's the shimmery taupe that I have on my eyelids. And there's the black that I have in the crease, and I also used it as a liner on my lower lash line. But over the moon with this palette, so much so, yeah, that's a pretty intense black, so you have to be careful with it. I was so crazy about that later on, a few days later, I had a coupon for Ulta, so I went and looked at them again, and Ulta actually carries more choices of shades than Target does for these trios. So I used my coupon from Ulta and bought Barefoot in the Sand. And this also is just stunning. I absolutely love it. So with this one you get a more matte off-white color. You get this shimmery beige color. And then you get this light shimmery taupe color. And I've used this one too and absolutely love it as well. I think this is what I had on yesterday, yeah. So really nice neutral palettes. The shimmer isn't over the top, it lays down, blends out very nicely. Can't say enough good things about those NYX Love in Rio trios. Wonderful, wonderful products. If you have not tried them yet, I strongly recommend, you know, the two that I bought anyway. Absolutely love. They go for around $6 and change each. Okay, so speaking of NYX, another thing that I picked up, and I got this at Target. I don't know if they have this at Ulta. I can't say that I've ever seen this at Ulta, but they might have it. But I found this at Target, and it is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer. Oh my God, you guys. This is, at the time I had some, when I first got this, I had some blemishes, and this is absolutely amazing at covering up blemishes. You can also use it to cover up any redness that you have. I just took some of this and dabbed it on the reddest parts of my face. I don't have this on at all today, but I used this several times over the course of the last week, and it is wonderful. So it's like a really thick, sort of a yellowy concealer, I would say. And that's what it looks like on my hand. But oh my God, it's wonderful for concealing imperfections or redness. I would not use this under my eyes because it's very thick, and I already did a whole video talking about concealers and what you should use for different things. So I'm not going to go on and on about that. But this is the best concealer that I've ever used to cover up blemishes or redness. Fantastic. And, you know, not expensive. It's NYX. Okay, so what else? Talk about covering things up. I have been trying to use up certain foundations that I own, and I am almost at the end of my Bare Minerals original. This is the original formula, and my color is fair. And it's so funny because when I first bought this, I did not like it at all. It broke me out, actually. And then I realized that if I put something under it, like a primer or a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer or whatever, that I wouldn't break out from it. And I have been using this every day for a long time now because I really was just trying to use it up because it was, you know, pretty expensive. It's Bare Minerals. And during the course of using this, I have fallen in love with this. It gives you such nice coverage. It doesn't get cakey. You can just keep adding more until you get the finish or the look that you're after. It's a wonderful product, and I do have a sensitivity to one of the ingredients that's in it because this is a mineral foundation, so it's all natural, and I have a lot of allergies and things. My skin is very sensitive and I just have to be really careful what I use. But as long as I put a barrier between my skin and it, this is a wonderful foundation. And it's, like I said, it's almost gone, and I am gonna miss this so much when it's gone, but I have so many products that I really would like to use up that I won't be repurchasing it right away. But I think I would repurchase it someday in the future because it really is a nice product. Love that. So that's a monthly favorite. And then I have some lip products to talk about. Back to Dollar Tree. At Dollar Tree, I found Milani lip pencils. They don't sell these anymore at regular stores because this particular lip pencil has been discontinued. But these are the kind that you have to sharpen. And I feel like, okay, when I use a lip pencil, I'm not just using it to prevent my lipstick from bleeding, I'm also using it to define the line around my lips. Because as you get older, that line starts to fade, and it doesn't look very nice when you have on lipsticks and it's like blurred at the edges. So that's one of the reasons why I feel that I need to use a lip liner. And when you get the kind that you sharpen, you have a nice sharp point and it goes on better, I feel. If you use the retractable kind, yes, it's convenient, but it doesn't work as well for that purpose. So anyway, these are fantastic. They're at Dollar Tree, well, some Dollar Trees right now, and I love them. I got Wild Berry, which is a bright red, or actually it's like a dark fuchsia, I would say. See, it's just got that nice sharp point on it. And I got Berry Charming. This is the one that I'm wearing today. And I got Satin Rose. And it's, you know, it's a rose. I'd say it's like a warmer toned rose, but I didn't have anything that was this shade. So love those. And last but certainly not least for lip products is the lipstick that I am wearing today that I also got at Dollar Tree for $1, and that is a Milani HD lipstick. Now these are discontinued in regular stores, so the only way you can get them now, it would be at a dollar store. But I never tried these when they were out regularly, and oh my god, you guys, this is amazing. I can't believe I scored this for $1. They had other colors too, but I didn't really feel like they were colors that I would wear that much, so I decided to just get this. I didn't even know if I was gonna like it, but this is called Raspberry Rush. It's number 116, and it twists up from the bottom, but this is what I have on my lips. This feels so amazing. I mean, you don't even have to apply lip balm first, okay? This is so moisturizing and wonderful, but I would recommend that you use a lip liner with it because it most likely will bleed. I didn't even, once I saw how nice the formula was and how moisturizing and everything, I didn't even try to use it without a lip liner because, you know, you can just kind of tell. But there is the color right there, Raspberry Rush, and oh my god, this, it feels amazing. It really does. I just cannot say enough good things about this. I wish that I had had the opportunity to try this sooner. I mean, I did, I just never did. I remember I bought one of these for a friend as part of like a gift package thing that I had put together for her, and I'm always meant to ask her, you know, hey, how was that Milani lipstick? But I don't know, it slipped my mind. And so I wish that I had tried these sooner so that I could have gotten it in other colors, but I will treasure this one, and I really, really love it. It feels like, the best way I can describe it is it feels like some kind of intense serum for your lips, but with a pigmented, a really nice color. So they did have that in other colors, but like I said, I just got that one. And the last thing I want to talk about as far as monthly favorites is brushes. I think the most underrated makeup brushes on the market today are the e.l.f. Studio brushes. They're $3 a piece, and oh my god, you guys, I've been using them for years, but every once in a while I'll pick up a new one to add to my collection, and they just continually blow my mind. I started off with the powder brush, and this is what I use to buff that Bare Minerals foundation into my skin, but you could use this with any kind of a powder product, and it's wonderful. Matter of fact, I love it so much that what I did was, at one point I went out and bought a second one because it's really thick and dense, so it takes a long time to dry. I deep clean my brushes every single day, so sometimes when I get to the next day it isn't quite dry yet, so I went out and bought a second one so that I would never have to go a day without using it. Then the next one that I bought was the e.l.f. Eyeshadow C Brush. I could not live without this. You know what I use this for? If I am doing my crease color for my eyes and I put a little bit too much eyeshadow, or if the eyeshadow is extremely pigmented and it just ends up being like too much and I don't want to spend forever blending it out, all you have to do is take this brush, and it's like cuts the blending time in half, or probably even less than that, because if you apply too much pressure you're gonna blend it out too much. So you have to be really careful when you use this that you don't over blend. But oh my god, this will save you so much time for blending your crease color. And then the most recent one that I picked up is the e.l.f. Small Angled Brush. I keep wanting to say blush, but brush. And I use this for to do my eyebrows, and best thing I've ever used or tried. I use this with the, where is it? The e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and my color is ash. So these two things together, awesome, awesome. You know, when it comes to tools for your makeup, it really does help to have tools that work well for you, because it can just make the makeup application so much easier. So for $3 a piece, just incredible. You know what, I think, now that I think about it, I have the fan brush too. Don't really use this that often, but this is nice for wiping away fallout. If you are using like a baked eyeshadow or something with a lot of fallout, you can just kind of brush it away gently with this. So that's right, I forgot about that one because I don't use it every day. But yeah, e.l.f. Studio brushes are amazing, and I buy them at Target, Kmart, and Christmas Tree Shop are the three places that I've seen them, but they may have them in other stores too. So those are my monthly favorites for the month of August, and I'm so happy to be back, and I've got lots of other things that I want to talk to you about this week and show you, so I will be back tomorrow with another video. So that's it, you guys. Bye.